What's the reason? 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 Reason for the treason? What's the reason? What's the reason for the treason?
You must be out your motherfucking mind to assume your puppet masters ain't planning mad disaster and doom. The very moment you pop out of your mom's womb, you're a sovereign king ready to blossom and bloom. However, things change for the absolute worst when you're issued a live certificate of birth, and that number is given to you before you're dribbling. That's when you become a United States citizen. Slavery has been abolished. I know that you heard the news, but the 14th Amendment's voluntary servitude. Once you register your child, you make a major alteration. You are now employed by United States Corporation. The Constitution thereby becomes a fiction. You can't mention it in any statutory jurisdiction. They hoodwink masses of people something awful. Just cause something's legal doesn't mean that it is lawful. It's time for me to change from being what I am. Through the years I feel the need like any other man. But what will I become? What am I to find?
What's the reason for the treason? You wanna die?
I see no reason, maybe I'm
What's the reason for the treason?
I see no reason,
What's the reason?
see no rhyme.
What's the reason?
I see no reason, I see no reason,
What's the reason?
I see no reason to waste my precious time.
What's the reason for the treason? You wanna die?
Best believe I believe in the life I'm leading. I'm a freedom fighter, I'm a fight for freedom. I'm the type that'll put a knife to the windpipe of a tyrant, slicing, leaving bleeding. Yeah, and I see no reason to keep accepting these acts of treason, to keep on eating the food they feeding, to keep believing the shit they preaching. Why? Because it's always lies, and when they caught, they don't even apologize. So when they open up their mouths, I tend to tune them out. I don't even pay attention when I see them speaking. Yeah, we gotta be the change, rearrange the system and let freedom reign. From sea to sea, friend, it's a brand new season. No more living like a slave, I don't see no reason.
I see no reason, maybe I'm blind. I see no reason, I see no rhyme. I see no reason, I see no reason, I see no reason to waste my precious time.
It's time for me to change from being what I am. Through the years I feel the need like every other man. But what will I become? What am I to find?
Namely, in earlier times,
Namely, in earlier times. I don't know, I'm waiting for this thing to kick in. There it goes. Now I'm the state of you too, Will. Uh, And I'm trying to get your screen name to be exact. What is Matt Will East? Is William like your first name or second name? Sorry. One of the two. Middle name. As traditional Americans call it. Oh, I'm just tired. I gotta go watch the baby in about. Well, I gotta get ready in 15 minutes. I thought I had a stream planned for earlier, and I thought I would test out the intro, make it longer, and see what kind of music would fit with the better intros. It gives everybody time to gather in. That's what I like about it. So, last night I did a stream for Deplorable. He showed up, cussed me out, lied about me, about me sharing Nathan's book over and over again in the back. That's all they're trying to do now. They're trying to pin that on me. They know I'm going to go file a police report about it. I got to do that at some point in time, and this week, as soon as I get enough time. I actually started an incident report. I talked to a detective about what they're doing. She told me where to go, who to report it to, what kind of law action or lawsuit I could take against them. It's definitely defamation of character and slander. They don't understand that there's legal ramifications when you actually lie about a human being, their actions, and a public forum. It's becoming overwhelming, and that's what they want me to do. And they were screaming about how they wanted me to go to Antarctica, go do this, that, and the other. And now they're trying to really stymie me. Yeah. Hey, look, Matthew's here. Hey, Matthew, how you doing, man?
I
Sorry,
just
I
got.
misspelled your name earlier. No, I just woke up.
Nah,
It's
it's
with
all
two
good, dude.
T's. Two T's, bitches.
I just thought that was funny. It was funny when
Yeah.
it happened.
Yeah, I remember it now. I mean, when I was younger, somebody told me that, and it never stuck with me. And I always end up spelling it with one T for some reason. It sounds the same with one T when you sound it
Right,
out.
except that's what you wipe your feet on.
Oh, okay. I match you.
Yeah, I match you. Yeah,
I don't
man.
like.
You testing something out for your show?
Yeah, we're just testing out that intro. Like so, it gives people time to come in and see if people will show up or get settled in, talk amongst each other before intro. Yeah,
Cool, man.
yeah. So that 10-minute intro is long enough time for everybody to get notified and then come over and start talking, chatting. That gives me a time to say hello. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and Saab does the same thing now when he does his intros. I thought it was a good idea.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good
So
idea.
yeah. Has anybody said anything to you about me giving away free copies of books?
No, dude, I'm pretty much out of the loop.
Good, good. But I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of people that are in like Discord servers when I show up in there, like what's that guy's name? The one that looks kind of slow. Uh, I debated him on Flash's channel.
What's his name? I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's actually one of the ones that straight up accused me. Posts these things in chat, like he's got pictures of me handing Nathan's pirated copy to Charles from Beyond the Building. He said this out in Discord, and he posted the so-called link of whatever they manufactured of me handing out a free copy of Nathan's book. This is becoming a constant now between
Yeah,
Icy Spin, Buck Sodbuster, and they're just Roger, just tell the truth, and I am telling the truth. I didn't give away Nathan's book. They tried to do the same thing with QE's book when they put it out. They were telling everybody else handing out free copies of QE's book. I didn't do that.
that's crazy. They're scared of you, Roger. I don't know.
No, I think they're not scared of me. I think they're trying to get rid of me. Like they're attacking Nathan and his channel. They've been trying to tell him take down your channel. You know, you don't remember that chant? I think
Dude,
it was about a
I
year.
don't pay attention. Yeah, I don't pay attention to these nuts.
Yeah,
They're
they want to get rid of us. Yeah,
they can't get rid of us, dude. How do you kill a measurement or an idea or you know what I'm saying? Like you can't kill a concept.
no. If you want to know what killing a concept is, the globe is a concept. I
It
mean,
is.
yeah. I came up with a new term: globiolus trollealis.
Yeah, yeah.
It's Latin for globe troll.
Right, right, right. Who would be your if you had a museum? Who would be the display?
Ooh. I would put the main monkey on the platform, or maybe his main cohort, Craig and McToon.
Yeah, yeah. That'd be hilarious.
They're the ones fueling the fire. So, the guy's name is Wesley, and his whole career, I
That's
guess,
it. Yeah.
I think, is built on the calculus and globe math. I don't know why you can't learn just basic trig and move on with your day.
Well, yeah. I mean, if his livelihood is directly affected by it, it makes sense why he would defend it. Well,
Hmm.
but
Yeah,
that's all universities, dude. Every university has these people who have their degrees in geology, cosmology, astrophysics, all this all this crap, dude. It's useless.
yeah, but you don't need a calculus to do geology. You know, they
No,
like to think it's a fancy way they can communicate with each other. Oh, you're not educated. Like I was in debating Buck, and he's like giving me calculus equations. Like, do you know what x is? And I'm like, no, I have not studied calculus. I don't know what you derive x from or what point x is in your mathematics. And I I actually am tempted to go to community college and study calculus just so I know what they're freaking talking about.
dude, it's just imagination.
Mm, it is.
If this reality were real, then this would happen. It's
No, yeah,
it's
yeah, it's sleight of hand with the math too. That's all that is. With the calculus, they add a little more variables to the equation instead of like with planar mathematics. It's straight up just the what is it, degrees, angles. That's pretty much what you use, and direction. You need a 3 dimensional world to work in. Yeah. You use 2 dimensional mathematics to describe that 3 dimensional world, and that's all you really need. You don't need uh, with the celestial navigation. You do need time because the stars are in motion. You're in motion for that matter too. So you have to actually add that derivative to find your fix and your location. But they added extra shit into it with the calculus and the spherical geometry. And the spherical geometry is based on what the globe and the celestial sphere. That's where they get that spherical derivative. Because they're measuring to a curve and trying to get it. I think that's where they get the angle. So they're just reverse it, but they do measure from the equatorial plane to begin with, and inside of that globe, like the protractor of and to get to the stars. And the celestial spheres above that. I think they have to do that in that succession because you can't get an angle to what's that a curved surface. That's what I'm thinking.
yeah, yeah, curve baseline, yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to get an accurate angle. You'd have to use several different vectors to even get close to it. So why would you go through all that trouble? If that was the case in the first place, they wouldn't have to have any conversions to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I hear that the equatorial plane's only one time a year when it comes to celestial fixes, and they take that derivative from that at the vernal equinox. I think it's when there's something in particular about it. I need to look deeper into it, but this is what I've heard about. So they take the star map from the vernal equinox and they apply it all year round. That's how they get their star chart. But within succession, that's why they have these time charts and site reduction tables within their almanacs to find out what star will be above you at this time and that time. So this is what a nautical almanac is. And then Buck
Right.
kept asking me a question about why they have the what do you call it when you get your dip correction chart in there. It just has a standard of I think zero point 0.9 feet per every mile. Like it's the same idea with the what's that curve calculator? Yeah, that square
Yep.
root.
1.22 times the observer's eye height in feet.
Yeah, he kept asking me how do they get that. I need to look into the chart to find out how they get it. He wouldn't answer any of our just basic questions that me and George were throwing at him at the time. Like, well, when I told him like when they leave port and they take get a the height of eye evaluation port for the horizon to begin with, and they use that same horizon throughout the entire charted journey. I think what that derivative is like the derivation in tides when they're out at sea. When you're using nautical navigation, so that point 9 feet per mile or so is has something to do with variation in the daily tides. I, I'm not absolutely sure, but I want to find out. I want to dig into it and find out where they get the derivative. And they what they're applying, what Buck was trying to apply, is that was accounting for the sphericity of the Earth. I think it's not. I think and there are tides that in the ocean, bigger tides,
Dip
larger tides, depending on where you are. Yeah,
dip correction is an angle measurement.
yeah. No, I kept telling them it's your height of uh, above the water. It's
Yeah,
your eyesight. The line of sight above the water, you take that down and you get your. And I guarantee you, every captain does that, dude. And they take that horizon they get at port and they use that as an average for
yeah,
their entire charted journey when the mariner leaves port. And I guarantee you, they use mariner sextants. They used to a lot back before all this technology. To actually get the line of sight to the horizon, and they do level that out, don't they? I think they have a level
yeah,
on
man.
the mariner section.
That's cool. You talked to George. I like George, man. That's
Yeah,
my
me
favorite
and
George
George
and
used
me.
to. Yeah, me and George had. I didn't really get to talk to him in the debate because Nathan was more critiquing what George said because certain things that like I did Eric DePace interview with him before it was time, and Nathan was a little upset about that. I didn't realize that was going to upset the apple cart. So, and I did apologize, and Nathan, if you're watching or anybody, I did send him a message in PayPal and uh, explain. He knew I was showing his members only streams. I just didn't know that he was trying to keep that under the lid because he was afraid that Eric wasn't going to release part of his side of the interview over on his channel. He did anyway, and he apologized. Nathan did apologize. He overreacted. He got mad at me. Sorry, dude. Uh,
Whatever.
yeah. Oh no, he thought that I was going to ruin the whole promotion with Eric's interview.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. No, most people in Eric didn't seem like he cared that I did or anybody else. I doubt he even watched it. I mean, we didn't even
Yeah.
watch all of the interview because everybody got bored with it. Like, a lot of people don't like Eric on this side. Some of us don't. Some of us do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it has something to do with his religious belief.
It may, dude. It may. I don't know. People are, there's
Fickle.
people who claim everybody's a shill and whatever.
Yeah, yeah, of course. And Vlad did a show yesterday. He's over hanging out with Mark Sargent. A lot of people are not real happy about Mark too. I've heard people say things about Mark like he's part of this thing called Metatron, and he's a shill and all the rest of this stuff. I get it. Yeah. So they don't want anybody to. But I mean, oh, JJ's here. Hey, I'm gonna add him to the stream. What do you think? Should I?
JJ.
Okay. Hello. Good morning, sir.
Well, hello.
Well, hello.
Oh, what's up? What's up, man?
I just got off work, man. How you fellers doing?
I just woke up about 30 minutes ago.
That's what I'm talking about. Do you ever sleep? I was watching you
Yeah,
last
I
night.
do. I do. I do.
I sleep standing up with one eye open.
Yeah, I'll say
Got
hi to
to.
D man. What's up, man?
What
He's
up,
eating
D?
lunch. He's
You
on
just
my
woke up.
lunch break.
Ah, you just woke up from lunch break.
No, D man. He's on lunch break.
Yeah, I was just messing. He's always just waking up.
Yeah, he is. And he's want to get out of this chair because his back is killing him.
Yeah, I could relate to that, man. I got
Oh
a
yeah, no.
lot of
Yes.
understanding for that crap.
Yeah, yesterday I got home, lay down, and the low part of my back had just started doing spasmic motions. Yeah, that's when you know it's time to slow down a little bit or take a break.
Yeah, but that's not really in the cards for your bill collectors, is it?
No, they don't really give a crap about that, do they?
They don't take vacations or nothing.
Yeah, they don't work neither. They don't do the heavy lifting. Let's put it that way.
Uh, yeah,
All
where's
right.
D-Man at? Was he in the chat or is he
He's
on
in the
the?
chat. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
gotcha.
he's eating lunch though.
Gotcha. What? Why'd they change it to white? The host is white now instead of yellow.
I didn't know
You,
that. Yeah.
you see,
I was
when you
I
talk,
was just yeah. I was just complaining about people talking about me handing out pirated copies of books, man. Yeah,
well, you gotta stop that.
yeah. I should really stop it.
Uh,
Yeah, no,
t-
I'm gonna take my laptop into the police and let them examine it too and see if there's any back doors they got in here and messing around with my stuff, and I'm actually going to present it as like basically I'm not doing it. Look for the evidence. I don't have it. I don't have any links to a pirated copy of a book neither. So I don't know what else I can do to.
You got to go prove your innocence, huh? Fucking
Yeah, yeah.
typical.
Well, I'm on public trial, obviously. Every time I step
Yeah,
out
yeah,
in any of these arenas or any other channels, it's like automatically being accused of something I didn't do. Kind of
yeah.
odd.
You gotta pardon yourself.
Pardon me.
Yeah, pardon.
Oh, speaking of that,
Speaking of
Dolly.
Dolly Pardon,
Yeah, I need a Dolly
yeah,
pardon.
That's right. That's right, JJ.
Titty Pardon.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't know
Uh,
him. You don't know him. I don't know him.
yeah, I heard people were like passing judgment on Dolly even after she's gone, like making up stuff about her too.
Oh, Fittest Flat Earther's already done a video. Apparently,
Oh,
that's
God. Can we just strangle him, dude? I'm
hey,
kind
dude. I'd be a little bit lenient. Not you don't have to be all the way, but the dude's onto something. I'm not here to stick up for him or say
yeah, yeah,
I don't know. I just think that you can learn a lot from a dummy, dude. You can learn a
yeah,
lot from
yeah.
a lot of people, dude.
Yeah,
But
but can
just
he just leave?
understand,
Like, I mean, isn't it way soon? I mean, give it a minute. Let
yeah.
people reflect on Dolly's career, her life, and everything she was here for. You know.
If she's even dead,
Yeah,
according to
if that's
him,
the case. But I
he's
mean,
not. She's not.
yeah. Well, she's in a
These people
Valhalla.
are immortal. They're fallen angels,
Uh,
shapeshifters. But I'm not saying that I believe that shit 100%, but I think there's
yeah, I
something
guess
there, man.
you're
Like I
JJ.
said,
You're being JJ over here. It's good. I
yeah.
like it.
Hey, I'd rather be wrong, dude, than be wrong on somebody else's accord because that's all we've ever experienced is being wrong because of
Yeah.
somebody else. How about being wrong on our own fucking diligence? How about that?
Yeah, yeah. So you're taking the full blame for your statements, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a real man, dude. I don't have no problem taking
I like that. I like that,
being
JJ.
responsible for my actions.
You don't walk on those when you leave, do you? I mean, never mind. I'm thinking out loud. Like, dude, you got a pair. You're gonna use them. Yes, sir.
Yeah, no duct tape here.
Yeah. I don't pretend to be a woman neither, but I know a couple people that do. Yeah. But I got this atheist philosophy that says I can do whatever I want to, and I can show my mental illness in public.
Well, we'll see how that pans out when it's time to meet your maker,
Yeah.
answer to the Almighty, and we'll see how that pans out for you.
Well, you were born one gender, and I don't think there's too many people that were born hermaphrodites. And I don't think that's in consideration in that scenario. But I mean, yeah, there are people that I guess this is what I've been told. I've not been at any births where I've seen people born with both
Yeah.
genitalia.
We've
It
been told
happens.
a lot of things, haven't we?
Yeah,
But once again, where's the evidence? How come your neighbors don't, how come they're not hermaphroditic I've
yeah,
never met anybody that had both or got themselves pregnant or a male getting pregnant. I've never seen that before. It's weird.
yeah. It is. Yeah.
It's beyond weird.
Yeah, so I listened to QE streaming it yesterday, and you could hear the sarcasm like in Kim's voice and in QE's voice. You're like, "Well, it's measured flat." Have you heard that, Matthew?
They were having a bunch of IT problems,
You were
so
on there, yeah.
yeah,
Haikus,
I got bored.
yeah. Is it measured flat? I think it is.
Yeah, indeedy.
That's not
Indeed.
an opinion either.
No,
It's
it's
just
just
a
a fact,
fact. Yeah, it's not a claim. It just is.
and we can
So
show how it works. Yes,
if you want to be
sure.
intellectually honest, let's start with, being intellectually honest.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good start.
Yeah, that would be. But I mean, intellectual honesty is hard in these arenas. A lot of people aren't. What was I saying? I said, why don't they just throw away calculus and just learn basic trig? They don't really need it that much. Calculus is a derived mathematical equation of several different points in it. I think, but I mean, to draw a line from a sphere is obviously a complicated thing. You need a tangent. You need a tangent plane. Let's go into all of it, all the crap they put into their geometrical spherical claims.
You're gonna
It's a
need
leap.
you're gonna need a bunch of ignorant, complacent sheeple. Uh, you know,
Yep,
the
that's
gullible.
the main ingredient.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, if we just
You
used
need an
elevation
audience to
angles,
baffle with bullshit.
yeah.
right.
Look at how fast I can calculate the angle from this curved surface and how much drop we have over distance. Look at this.
You know, it's
Ah,
crazy, man. It's like when I first started getting into flat Earth, it didn't take long because of how nonsensical the heliocentric model was. Like once I really started thinking about the shit that I've been told, because you're not allowed to question it in school, you know, or else you'll get left behind, fail.
smacked on the knuckles, man.
But when you start actually thinking for yourself, it's like it's not even like questionable how it's just so ridiculous. And I hate to say so ridiculous because ridiculous doesn't make it a fact or not, you know. But it's nonsensical, is what it is. It
Mhm.
makes no damn sense to claim all this shit, all this movement. Yeah, everything seems so still, and so you know, it's just like, the hell am I? What's going on, man?
Yeah. Well, I want to say something to D Man right quick. The globe is level. It's a
Well,
drop from level. Level.
it's
They
Wevel with a
level.
W.
Uh, level. It's Elmer Fudd sophistry. I'm working on it. I keep
Yeah,
hear QE say this all the time. Like, yeah, let's
the
go with it. Let's go with it.
only people that buy this shit are like 5 and younger. That's why they gotta start so young, and if you notice, NASA talks to grown ass people like they're 5. They
Yeah,
gotta
and they
bring out
they
their little
buy it
stuffed
too.
animals and, you know, "He, you know, look at my hair." You know, like, dude, we're grown ass people here, and this is supposed to be like, you know, mankind's fucking accomplishments, biggest accomplishment ever, you know, but yet you're gonna talk to us like we're children and treat it as if it's not even serious. You don't even put a hairnet on your stupid head, you know,
Yes, sir.
like that's not very OSHA approved. You know, you think
No,
it'd
it's
be a
not.
little more dangerous than you guys are acting. Every time they go up there, they're all giggles and smiles. Dude, you do anything like that causes motion, like you're gonna get sick. You're not gonna feel good. You're gonna, you know, maybe not eat for a couple days, or I don't know,
Well,
have the
how
shits
does
or puking.
yeah? How does your
What?
digestive tract work in that
Yeah,
process?
how come you never see that with these
No,
people?
no.
How come, you know, oh, so and so's over there puking or shitting his guts out, you know? You don't
No,
ever
no.
hear that, you know?
Well, that's a good thing to wake up
Everything's
to
all
in the morning,
perfect.
isn't it?
Hey, I'm sure it would happen, you know? I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
go try to travel that fast and tell me your equilibrium ain't gonna be screwed over.
Nope.
You're gonna be ill, bro.
Absolutely.
I mean, look at anybody who does any type of Mach G force, you know, like these airplanes even, you know? You don't even have to be going that fast.
Hmm.
You go do 1,200 miles an hour, you're gonna get sick as shit, dude.
Well, that's why they had to invent that weightless environment they supposedly are
Right.
floating around
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
You don't feel it. Yeah, you don't feel nothing.
Yeah.
Not even
Well,
lies. You can't sense lies up there, dude.
I hate to put a damper on the counter, but I got to get going in like 5-10 minutes. I got to go watch the babies this
Gotcha.
morning. I got to go watch the
No
one
worries,
baby actually.
bro.
Yeah. Say again.
No worries, bro. I'm about to hit a dead zone myself anyway.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I thought I had a stream for this morning. And I'm looking for the stream now, and I'm like, well, I got this. Did you like the name of the title that I put on this thing?
Took a fool of a took?
Yeah. Well, you know who the Tooks are, right?
No.
Well, if you've
The thief,
ever
the
read
book
Lord
thief?
of the Rings or The Hobbit, you'll find out who the Tooks are.
Ah,
And this is Gandalf. This is what he would say to any Took, like Pippin or Merry. They're Tooks. Like, you fool of a Took, because they would always do something stupid in the middle of their adventure. So Gandalf would scold them by saying, "You fool of a Took." Like, all
What do
right,
you
so
mean you took?
you got Took.
Who are you calling you people?
Well, I'm not calling anybody. I'm just making a broad statement. Paint with a
I
broad brush this morning because I'm tired.
I I know, Skylar will be on tonight, this time for real.
Oh, you for real? Nice. And I want to say hi to
Yeah,
Jay while he's here.
he'll be on, 8 o'clock our time tonight.
Yeah, nice. Okay,
Drop
well,
that
let's
link.
see.
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
I got to work from 4 to what time? 4 to 9. So I'll be at work. Oh, D
So
Man's coming over.
you'll miss the first hour.
Pink Floyd himself is here.
What's going
Another brick in
Morning,
the
D.
wall.
What's happening?
Not much. Just doing a quick test stream, kind of in a way, and then we'll complain about people lying about me. That's about it.
I know. I heard that. I heard that the other day. They're just, dude. All they're trying to do is just start shit. They ain't got nothing else. This is
Huh.
all. This is their. This is their. They. I listened to that whole thing, and they got their ass handed to them 2 ways to Sunday. So they figure, to try to take a win, they want to start some shit with you. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Did you go into Discord? Because did you hear me argue with Buck and
No, I didn't. I mean, I heard the live.
yeah from Nathan's side?
Yeah, yeah.
You didn't hear all of it. There's more than that going on.
I'm
'Cause
sure there is. They're just shit stirrers. That's all. These shit stirrers. They ain't got nothing else. Nathan's handing them their ass every day of the week. So this is their,
Yeah, don't answer the question. It's time to obfuscate to ad hominem attacks.
Yeah,
that's all.
not only are they desperate, but they're delusional, man. I
Yeah.
mean, for the last 10 years, it don't matter how bad they get destroyed in a debate. They'll
None of
walk
those
away
people
with
been
their hands
around.
raised.
None of those people been around for 10 years. Those guys are all new.
The Buck, yeah, and
Buck,
Wesley's been here like maybe 2 years.
IC Spin, all those guys. Those guys were nowhere to be found even 4 years ago.
Nope,
Nowhere.
they're kind of new, like Brenda and now, and like Bob, the science guy, and they've been around. But you notice they're not in the debates anymore.
No, because
Brenda
they've
is.
realized that it's not going to work.
But Brenda's Brenda's got a vendetta against Nathan. She just don't like him.
Of course. Well, because she's a liar.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, it goes back even further. Like her idea, her and Bob have this idea that everything in the universe is like metaphysical, and they got made fun of big time. The space time,
Yeah.
dog bones, the hand that appears out of nowhere and punches you in
Donuts
the
and
face.
shit.
Yeah.
There's nothing her about him,
No, I know. But
Yeah.
So we got to be careful because I feel like when you comply to their delusional
Your language.
illnesses,
yeah,
you're complete. You're
I
compliant
blow it
with
off. I'm like, whatever. It doesn't matter. They're still a shitbag.
Yeah.
Well, I
Doesn't make a
refuse to
difference.
call a female a man. That's all.
Nah, I
not gonna play along.
I'm not trying to play along neither. I promise.
Yeah.
And I want to say hi to Super too. I'm sorry, but guys, I got to end this thing. I gotta go watch my little youngin'. She's
see
adorable now, man. When she's by herself, she's a lot easier to control. When you get the brother there with her,
Yeah,
he started kindergarten this year, so he's in school.
Oh, boy.
So I got
Right.
yeah.
We
gotta
appreciate
go watch
it, man.
her for an hour or two.
Yeah.
Good
Much
to see you guys.
love.
I should have
You guys
hopped on
check-
earlier.
Stop by Troublin's this afternoon. We'll hang out.
Yeah, after I get off work at 9, I'll at least come in and listen to what I can until I get off.
Yeah.
Drop a link, JJ.
I did.
go do that.
It's in the chat.
Thank you, man.
It's in the YouTube chat.
Yeah, actually, I'm still subbed to his channel. I found that I went over and looked at. Oh yeah, I'm still subscribed. That's weird because a lot of those channels I subscribe to, they lose subscriptions over time for some reason.
Hell,
Yeah.
I was a paid member for years while he was away. I still paid just to help support. He's got kids and an old lady that's, they were in hard times, man. But
they need money, yeah.
yeah,
Goes without
but
saying.
it should be interesting, because he was affiliated with a lot of these people, like I was saying, with the Globebusters and
I know
just
what
all
you're
these people. So, I think I just kind of lay back a little bit and see where it goes instead of being so impactful or in his face. Just see where he goes because I know he's been kept informed about a lot of the things that he was away for. So he's not ignorant to what's happened and what's going on. But I haven't had any time to talk to him at all, so I don't have no idea where he stands. So it should be interesting.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, guys, it's been fun having you up, and everybody that come and joined in.
Yeah,
this
appreciate you
short
guys.
little stream.
Later,
I
Good to
gotta-
see everybody.
All right. Vaya con Dios, my friends. I don't know, get a song to play me out with. The Land of Milk and Honey. It's a good one. I think it's going to be fun. Money junkies. They're everywhere.
You got to have a con in this land of milk and honey. You got to have a con. You got to have a con. You got to have a con in this land of milk and honey. You got to have a con. Got to have a con in this land of milk and honey. Cause it's all about money ain't a damn thing funny. Imagine if you find yourself included in the 99% who have no idea where that stolen money was spent. In Manhattan in a tent cause they were foreclosed upon or they couldn't pay their rent. Just imagine being pillaged and looted, there's no need to. 99% of you are included. 1% profited with super speed. When you own the media, it's easier to hide your greed. They try to paint these protesters as hippies, when most of them were working like slaves in the 60s. They don't want to interview Julie. She don't have no piercings, don't smell like patchouli. The system's a lion, listen to the engine roar. That's what the Young Communist League was invented for. Chanting socialist slogans as they bleed, people bleed while the money changers keep hiding their greed. Their capital is infinite, so they need to hide their greed. That's how they bought your fucking Senate. That is how they hide their greed. It's a cult they invented, so they need to hide their greed. Life won't let you hide your greed.
How could they be so callous? In ivory towers arranging genocides, they're cowards. It stems from greed and lack of real power. Control freaks setting goals on top of dealing powders. Food in the hands of the few, carnivorous. Family feud, the new farm is us. Labor units kept just like designer seeds. It's payday for Monsanto, they need to hide their greed. The deadly sin tipped the scale off, it's broken. Israel Moses Warburg, soft spoken. Quoted often, cash demands the manslaughter. Include the women and children, executive order. How could they be so callous? Usually it's usury, trickle down accountants. Trillions printed from minted souls. Indeed to hide their greed behind the business code.
Their capital is infinite, so they need to hide their greed. That's how they bought your fucking Senate. That is how they hide their greed. It's a cult they invented, so they need to hide their greed. What's left? Life will let you hide.
Anyone can be a victim. Anyone can be a victim. Anyone can be a victim. Anyone can be a victim.
Anytime you talk about the money addict's greed, it's not a word, it's a sickness. Let me break it down for you with the swiftness. $3,000 suits mean business. Neckties are abject liars, check the statistics. Got you marching and thinking it's all sweet. If you were serious, you'd set fire to Wall Street. Occupy all you need, but it's frivolous. Until you kill the money, changes greed. Wealth and power only lead to disease, and these guys got it bad. People please. How many dollar signs does it take to make you blind? Just how many yachts at one time can you skate behind? What will it take for you to break the paradigm? Can't you hear the Pentagon propaganda parrot line? Or does your television give you everything you need, keeping you distracted from the money addict's greed? October 31st, I was at a costume party. Everybody came dressed to the nines, pulling up in Porsches, wearing homeless outfits and even carrying some cardboard signs. One said, I've been foreclosed upon, as the gentleman sipped on a cheap bottle of wine. And everything stays copacetic indeed, as long as these money junkies are able to hide their greed. Operation Gladiator!
Oh. Gentlemen and ladies, I gotta go get the grandbabies and grandbaby right now. I'll see you on the other side. I want to use this platform right here. This took for my next clip, but I'm going to be doing one with Sandy on StreamYard. We're going to go over some valid issues with the azimuth and the radius value and a few other things that don't work. All right, later, guys. I'm out of here.